Jasmine.
I'm Brooklyn.
And I run Sunrise Sewing and Crafts. And she's my helper.
Always.
She froze up just a little bit. So I run Sunrise Sewing and Crafts. It's a crochet and sewing small business that I started out as a hobby, but have been selling for a few years now. So today's video is going to be more about crocheting than anything, because I left off in the last video of talking about a sewing order that I had to do, and I did complete that, and I'll show that to you at the end. But over the last couple of weeks, with a vacation thrown in the mix of it, I've gotten a few things done on the crochet, so I'm kind of excited about it. The first one that I'm going to show you that I got done recently is Charlie the Calf. It is by BK Crochet. I print all my patterns off. I like to have them in hand. So I'm going to show you this. It's by BK Crochet. So this is what it'll look like on Etsy. But I made the black and white version, and I've already got it tagged with one of my tags. So these have been very popular. Back in the spring, I sold several of these. Mainly the Highland Cow mods. This is a Chanel from Walmart. This is the white from Premier Basics Chanel Bright. The black, and then this Sanders Steel. I'm not sure which color this was. But this is my tags. If I can, I just put them around the neck, and then I hang them right there. So if they have embroider eyes, I don't worry with the tags that's got the safety precaution of the 3 and under eyes. But this one's got like where it's hand washable and things of that nature. I need to redo these. These ain't the best, but until I sell out of them, I made a bunch of them at home. I need to order some from Vistaprint, but as of right now, that is selling him for $26. I was told to go up a little bit more. The cute little tail. See that right there? This is Charlie the Calf. Do you like him?
Yeah.
Is it a 10? Do you think he's worth 26? Yeah, maybe.
Let me look.
Maybe. She does hug checks too. Do a hug check. She
likes to do. Comfortable.
It's a comfy one. All right, let me have him. The next one I did was a hippo. I made one before of this color. It's the mint green from Burnett Blanket. This is a Mama Made Minis pattern. It's the large version. She's already hug checking. He's squeezable. But he is a snuggler, or she. I sold it. I sold one of the mint green ones, so I made another one. This is the large version. I have 30 on him. I actually need to go up. Why on earth? I think I put the wrong tag on him. But I kind of just pinned him. Or her. Again, I like to do a lot of embroidered eyes, so that way it can go for little bitties or biggers. And then he's got look at the detailing. I like Mama Made Minis patterns. The book version is the large ones. They don't sell as good just because of the size. So I've bought a lot of the mini patterns off the internet. Around Thanksgiving, they usually run a really good sale. But this is that one. Do you like him?
Yeah, and I love the cow, and though they both are a good price, but I think you should go up on the hippo.
Probably should. Maybe like 35, 38.
Yeah.
And see. And if it don't sell, then I'll sell it at my Christmas market.
I'm actually thinking 36 or 37. So it will be between those two.
36. I think 36. What do y'all think? Y'all leave comments, please. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, so if you will like and subscribe and get my numbers up, that would be great. So eventually get a little paycheck, whatever, from YouTube. You just never know. High hopes, right? I'll keep my day job too, though. That's why I don't get as much crochet as I'd like to. I'd love to make this a full-time job, crochet. I talk too fast sometimes. I apologize. All right, the next one we got is the Bitty Silly Goose, and here is the pattern. This one is by Raven and Jade, and it's got options where you can do a bow tie and the thing. I didn't do it. I got bored with this one. The great pattern. It was just me. It took too many days to do it. I'd done a piece here and a piece there and a piece there in between sewing and other crochet items, and I'll not do that again because I get bored and then I don't want to do it. So she's gonna hold him up. I'll hold her up.
Mama keeps calling the
goose
a duck when it's a goose.
Yes. And I like to never found the pattern. I'm like, where's my pattern? Well, I was saying it was the wrong thing. But this is the it's a stuffed version. Love the pattern. I am going to go back and make the bonnet eventually. This is out of the burnt mustard, the vintage white, the cream colored. I do like it. I made my embroidered eyes. Doing better with the embroidered eyes. I'm not as mad at them sometimes. I use recommended hook size, but I think next time I will go down because here lately my tension's not been that tight. But I like the little ear. I like the little wings. So funny story with this was I made the wings, put it in my bag, stayed the night with my daughter to help her out with her new baby. Could have swore. Oh well, I had actually sewed it on. Could have swore I needed to sew them on. So I'm hunting the bag, throwing the bag out, throwing everything out that night. And she's sitting there looking at me like I was crazy because there was the duck in my hand with them sewed on. And she finally was like, Mom, they're on the duck. Well, there I go again. They're on the goose. So, funny story. Yeah.
I told you she keeps calling it a duck.
Moments of old age is creeping in.
Hug check.
Oh, do a hug check. Sorry. I threw it in the basket. Or the pile. Not a basket. Alright. So next I done some cuddle critters before vacation. And the cuddle critters, this is one of the cuddle critters by Mama Makes Yarn. I like these little critters. I have the farm pack and the woodland pack. So the first one is the owl. It's out of a Bernette speckled blanket. I don't have the sleeve to this, so I can't remember what it was. I want to say it's a rose color. And then the eyes is out of Premier Basics, and then the mustard color. Cute as can be. I put 2 rattles in it. She's got rattles. I'm going to show you. See, this one's kind of hard to hear here. So I had 2 rattles. Hold them both up.
Here is the
That's my first rattles that I was putting in. Very loud. And then I ordered another pack thinking they would be just as loud. And they're a disc. They're kind of loud like that, but not as loud. So if you put them both together, you can tell this one's a lot narrower. So this one has both of the discs, and you can't hear it that good. So I have been started doing a ball and a disc. Well, I'm about out of the balls now because these little rattles sell great for me in the area. So I've been making them. So I need to order me some balls to go with that. So that's the first one. Then the next one I made, and I actually finished all these. So long story short was, I got in the habit of not finishing it. But right now we're showing you all the finished ones. So this is the deer.
And she, for my sister's baby, she forgot to put 2 in.
Yeah, so for the baby, for my granddaughter, I only put 1 in. It's not loud at all. And Julie was like, please, they need 2. So I made her a deer that looks just like this. But caramel, this was the good caramel. I have some squeegee caramel from Premier Basics, but I'm going to use it up. I'm going to use it, I promise you, before I order any more. Which probably won't be accurate because I'm going to order some in September because I get my birthday discount, and then I have points. I have a $5 discount, so I can order some more. But this is the deer. The next we got the mallard duck, and I got it right. It's a mallard duck. I didn't call it a goose.
I wanted to call it.
So the top is sage green, white, caramel,
and
sand. So these have been, honestly, out of all of them, this, the cow, and the deer sell the best. I haven't had the pigs yet at a market just because I hadn't really done them. But I'm going to.
We forgot to do hug checks on them.
No. Here, get the next one. You can do a hug check on it. The last one's kind of an oopsie. I made a blue one before. It was one of the first to sell. So this is the out of the bear pattern, but I made it blue. And with its nose, the way I made it, it looked like a koala. So we just lowered the ears and made it a koala bear. So I think this one has both of the discs. So I done a few of them before I realized how quiet they were. This is out of Country Boy or Country Blue Bernette blanket out of both of them, but I can't remember that one. And I may have like Country Blue and denim, or denim and Country Blue or something like that. Please don't hate me because I can't remember good. Oh, she's gonna hug check them. Look how little and cute they are. So then vacation. Oh no, I've got one more. So then I made a frog. For some reason I didn't put no eyes on this frog. Thought about leaving the eyes, but What do you think? You think I need the eyes?
It would look like it's asleep because when you turn it like
Oh my
that
goodness.
way,
I
it
just
looks
now
like
see it.
it's
I put the eyes up here. The eyes are up here, guys. I'm so crazy. I was sitting here the whole time thinking I didn't put eyes on this sucker, and it was in the finished pile to show you all, because I haven't done a crochet video in a while, which I've been selling everything I've been crocheting, so I don't have a lot of stock put back. So I have really got to get to making. But yeah, here's the eyes. He's a frog. He's gonna get tagged. He's gone in the fish bag. He is gone.
I thought those was ears, but they was eyes.
I done them where they said on the pattern. I'll show you. On the pattern, it's got them in there. On the pattern, it's got them in there, except that's a lighter green. So, out of the last of the Coda Critters, well, not the last. So, we went on a vacation. We done just a up and random quick getaway. We was excited because I had a week off from work. And I was like, let's do a quick getaway before all the doctor's appointments and everything start hitting hard. So I made 2 of these out of the Burnett Speckle that I had in mustard. They got one of the balls and one of the discs, so you can hear them a lot better. And then I made a cow. I didn't finish those. Those are in the wrong basket. I got to finish those. I got to still put the cone and the eyes on it. This one I still have to tuck in tails. This one, then I made a cow, little black and white Holstein. He just needs, or she just needs her little sleepy eyes. So I don't have too much to do. We'll put those in that pile. And then I made, let's see if I've got that pattern stuck out here. Yes, I do. Palin the Pony by BK Crochet. So this is what that looks like on Etsy. All these patterns come from Etsy, by the way. None of them were free from Instagram this round. Hopefully I will have more to show you next week, either sewing or crochet. Hopefully both. But I am showing you everything I got right now, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm not a very fast crocheter. I just threw them up there on the bed. I'm not a very fast crocheter. But this is from Edie Palin Pony from BK Crochet, and she has yet to get her tail. I finished her hair when we got back home from vacation. So the chickens, the cow, and then I done most of her. I had to finish her little mane. I've yet to finish the tail because I decided to do this video. And she needs her eyes and a little bit of face shaping. Thought about putting a little bridle or halter on her, but I don't know. Alright, so she is out of Premier Basics Chanel Brides. The hot pink is what she's got.
Prima Basic.
I'll show them to them. So this is it. And this is hibiscus. Hibiscus. Pretty cool. But I'm going to throw it up there so I can keep it with what I got to do. Bubblegum, seal, white. Yeah. Premier Basics Chanel is all this. She's pretty good size. Pretty good size on the head. Bigger than her head. What do you think I should charge her for?
Like $35 or $37?
I'm thinking about $38. I don't like to do odd numbers. So $38, $36. Everybody's going to do $36 on him. Let me see. You didn't have checked it. If we're going to do $36 on him, we'll do $36 on her. And see. If I do the bridle or the halter, she will be $38, definitely. But we'll see. I got to finish her up. And then today, what time I was taking people to doctor's appointments, I made these two. This one's done, all but sleepy eyes. This one needs a tail and needs a tuck. This was in between 2 different exams, doctor's appointments, and all that. So, that is all the crochet makes I have today. I did want to show you the small order of pencil pouches that I had gotten, that I finished up before our vacation and before I started working on crochet, because going between crochet and sewing helps with my crafting ADD. It helps get me out of the burnout sometimes that you can experience with both of them. So she wanted them specifically for pencil pouches for her grandkids. And we're not going to say some of the names, but we'll show them to you, because she specifically asked for one. And I'll go ahead and show it to you. But this is all 4 of them together. Ain't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
And then the first one, here, be my helper. I have been doing them like this. And if they're not for eyeglasses, I don't quilt them with the thick batting. I do the flex foam or the medium weight interfacing. But this one's got the purple lining, and it's got finished inseams, and with a pink zipper. And then I had been doing my branding like this. Well, then on her order, I changed up. I done the order. This one is the elephant. She specifically just said something girly, something with elephants, something with dinosaurs, and something with the other one that we're not going to say the name. I added my branding on the inside, and I just absolutely love that better. So I have been making, let me see if I can, I have been making that like that, and with a gray zipper. And then we got the dinosaurs.
Inside of all of these three, it's different than the fairy for the sunlight sewing because now they are inside instead of out.
They're inside. So see, this one's right there too. It's got the same fabric lining. I need to get me some more blue gingham. I'm out of it. I'm wanting that, but next week is the Hobby Lobby fabric sale, so I will be making a trip down there. All right, so here is this little guy. Again, we're not going to say the name, but you know who it is. And it's got the same lining too, finished sides, and with my logo in there. So what do you all like best? Do y'all like it with the inside or with the outside? I like it with the inside just because it's branded, but yet it's not like bam right there. But now my eyeglass pencil cases I'm going to be selling at market is going to be with the regular polyfill batten or the cotton. Maybe it's probably going to be the cotton batten. Sorry, my ear's in the way. My ear's in the way. My hair's in the way. My ear. But this is all for that. So that is what we have on our crochet week video. Some of it, we have a good pile of it for market prep going, and I am so excited about that. I do have an order for a Edie Palin Pony snuggler, but it's not due. She doesn't need it until the last week of September, which is the weekend after my big event. So I will probably work on that what time I'm there, unless things sell out, because I don't have enough stuff. I have got to get to sewing, and that's what I was going to be working on this evening. But as you can tell with our lighting and probably hear the generator in the background, we are without power. We've been having some really bad storms the last couple weeks. And of course this evening we got the warning for more storms. Thankfully no tornadoes or anything like that where we live, but we didn't get no tornado warnings, in other words. But we are now without power, so I guess what I can do? Finish some of these makes and quit procrastinating. I don't know what happened to me just to do half and half. Well, this was today, but just to not have nothing done on these. But as my daughter says, gotta get it done. But this order is going out at the end of this week. I'll be meeting her for a pickup, and then I gotta get some more sewing done. So I go back and forth between sewing on when I can, appointments, work, running. So in between running and work and all this stuff is when I'm gonna try to be getting it, because this is crunch time. This is middle of August. End of September is when I have my market, and I have got to get this stuff done. So if y'all guys can wish me the best. All right, you all stay safe, keep God in your hearts, and we will see you next time.
Bye.